please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
HDFC Life Board has formally appointed Vibha Padalkar as its new MD and CEO. The churn in the bank's top management comes just weeks after the company said that CEO Amitabh Chaudhry had resigned subsequently to join Axis Bank. Yash Jain, who broke that story, joins us now with more details. Yash, we understand that the offer tenure is 3 years. What are the other details you're picking up as of now?
Well, absolutely. As it was expected by many on the street, the HDFC Life board met today, and in that board meeting, they have approved the appointment of Vibha Padalkar as the new managing director and CEO of HDFC Life. Of course, Vibha would be replacing Amitabh Chaudhry, who's decided to move on to head Axis Bank for the next 3 years. The appointment is effective today, that is September 12th, and the appointment is essentially made for the next 3 years as the Managing Director and CEO of HDFC Life. Now, do remember that Vibha currently holds the position of ED and CFO at HDFC Life, and her elevation as the Managing Director and CEO would also trigger the need for the company to find a new CFO. But the indication that we have at this point of time from our sources in the industry, our sources in the company itself, is that initially Vibha will be handling both portfolios, that is the Managing Director and CEO as well as the CFO portfolio. And once she settles as the MD and CEO, of course the company will then start looking out for a new CFO in place of Vibha.
All right, Yash, thank you so much for those details. Now, the Westminster Court in London has begun the final hearing in Mallya's extradition case. Indian authorities have submitted a video of Mumbai's Arthur Road jail. This video will be reviewed by the judge to ascertain living conditions in the prison. My colleague Anand Narsimhan has the latest. Anand?
Court proceedings were scheduled for 10 a.m. British time. Vijay Mallya walked in, as he always does, from my right at about 9:15 a.m. and as he usually does with some of his advisors. But this time today, he stonewalled the question on criminal charges. Multiple people, including me, asked him about money laundering charges, about the fact that there is a charge of conspiracy, that he connived with the banks to try and siphon money off. Those charges he stonewalled. Answers to those he stonewalled. But he did stand right behind me, right outside court, and spoke to all of us, the waiting media, and said that he has already pledged about 14,000 crores worth of assets and kept them in front of the courts in Karnataka, asking them, telling them that he is willing to settle. He wants to pay all his debts off, and those assets can be used to pay off the debts if they can be auctioned. He says, I have done what I can, I want to pay back my debts. As far as the extradition proceedings were concerned, he said it's not my place to judge what's going to go on. But the hearing, as it goes on, the submissions will close today. There will be a final date of the verdict. Decision will be made. The entire long-drawn process of the hearing is over. Now the judge will set a particular date in court where the judge will decide, and the magistrate court will decide whether or not they uphold the extradition proceedings against Vijay Mallya. If that happens, then it goes to the Home Secretary, who's got 2 months to decide on that, and whether or not he is going to sign off on the extradition papers. In between, irrespective of which way the decision goes, both sides have the right to a higher court of appeal. So this matter is not over, but what happens in court today is going to go a long way in trying to make India's case with international criminals, whether India is ready to try and come and try international criminals. Can this grounds of inhumane conditions, violation of human rights stay? Because India is today, the sleuths have gone in, and India has today gone ahead and said that yes, our jails are ready. Barrack number 12, Arthur Road Jail, Mumbai, is where Vijay Mallya will be housed. They presented a video, and the judge has said that she's seen the video thrice. So is the judge going to be convinced? We have to wait and watch. Is the Mallya camp nervous? Yes. Is the CBI and the prosecution confident? Yes. But when is the date of verdict? What the judge opines? That we have to wait and watch. Back to you.